some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, my favorite true roguelike game that there is. And I don't think I've done a real troll run before, and I thought we might be able to theme it well for the holidays. So we're gonna be Krampus over here. Krampus is sort of evil Santa, devil Santa. It's hard to explain. You can Google them. It's like folk stories and things like that. But we're gonna be Krampus, the Christmas troll. And one of the things we definitely want to go and do is rip up all the elves. So we'll see. Dwarf Fortress definitely gonna come back. I've been sort of waiting for the Steam release to actually hit. At some point, we may just have to go for it without the Steam release. Again, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Scary Santa. Did I do a troll one? I may have. Sure, you're Krampus, not the Grinch. We may be a little bit of that too. Had Krampus attack my D&D players on Xmas session a few years ago. Nice banana. Oh, and the multiplayer for today, we have not done Heroes of the Storm in a long time. So we're gonna do Heroes of the Storm today for the multiplayer. That's at the end of the stream, but make sure you've got it downloaded and installed, and we'll be ready to go. Anyway, let's go and get started. So Krampus, the Christmas troll. We're gonna start as troll. Now, for the background, so if you haven't played Dungeon Crawl before, your race is the most important thing, your species, because it really determines most of your skill aptitudes, and that mostly defines how you're going to play. Your background here is basically just your starting gear. It is interesting that they've got a couple of different caster backgrounds listed for a troll, because as a troll, your spellcasting attributes are pretty bad. Doesn't mean you can't do it, especially if you worship Kiku, which would be a possibility. Kiku, who's got a really long name that I can't say, gives you the ability to not get any bad effects from miscasting a necromancy spell. It's not the same as being able to automatically succeed, but it eliminates some of the problems. And then it can also give you necromancy spellbooks, which is kind of interesting. Still, I think we're probably going to start with the monk. We're going to be going unarmed for the game, because we'll just use our trollish claws. So we don't need some of the equipment that some of these others. If we start as a berserker, we'd start by worshiping Trog, but I don't think that's what I want to do. The monk, the big thing is when you do start worshiping a god, you get the first couple levels of piety kicked in, which is kind of nice. Kind of nice. So I think we're just going to go ahead and do that. And yeah, Krampus the troll monk. So you get to choose your starting gear. We'll just say that we're going to choose claws, which I think it'll give us. I think this background might give some skill points appropriate for whatever weapon we choose here, but it's going to be fine. Okay. Let's talk about our character over here, Mr. Troll. Now, first of all, I would really like it if we could find ourselves a red robe and hat. I would be very pleased if we could get a red robe and hat. I wonder if I should move my head to uncover more of the chat. Maybe I'll put it over here, not the chat, but the sort of text log here. So this is us. We have to choose the correct window. There we go. We are starting with simply a robe and some rations. As a troll, we have a lot of different characteristics going on. They are considered to be one of the sort of simpler races because they don't have anything wacky happening, but they've got a lot of state traits going on. Brog, thank you very much for the bits. Red hat, best hat. Well, exactly. Hopefully we can find it in game. Get some mace for a backup, claws cut high. I know. Or if we can get just like a flaming sword or something, that would be really, really nice. I trust the ice magic. That's actually okay. We should probably talk about the aptitudes first, because it's a good point, because that's gonna sort of set things. As a troll, we actually have very poor aptitudes, generally speaking. It's because we have so much innate stuff. We're really tough. We've got a bunch of other things going on. So our aptitude with skills affects how quickly we can learn skills. And we have a lot of negatives. In fact, the only thing, literally, the only thing we don't have a negative of, and I don't know if I was fully aware of that, is unarmed combat. It's the only thing we will level at a normal pace. Everything else will level a little slower. Not that this is a deal breaker, really. But yeah, considered ice magic, you know, for sort of... for appropriate theme stuff. We do have a -3 aptitude there. We've got a -5 to spell casting. We have apocalyptically low intelligence. What's our starting intelligence here? 6, which does not make life very easy as a spellcaster. So, I mean, it's a possibility, but not really something we're looking for necessarily. We're also quite bad at stealth, and I think we have a stealth malice because we are a large species as well, so stealth's never going to really be a thing. Certainly what we're going to do is we're going to turn on unarmed combat. So, the higher your ranking in unarmed combat, the faster your swings get, Plus, you do just bonus actions and things like that as well. So we are going to want to get Unarmed Combat maxed as much as possible. What we'll do is we'll leave this on for now by itself. So we'll only train Unarmed Combat first, and then the plan is likely going to be to at least turn on Fighting. Fighting does give you a little bit more combat potential, but mostly just gives you more hit points. And then at some point, ideally, if we find some heavy armor. Now, as a troll, we are too large for most types of armor. Basically, robes, troll leather or troll hides, and dragon armor. That's basically the only, as far as I know, that's the only body armor we can wear. I think we can wear hats, but not helmets. I think we can wear boots. I don't think we can wear gloves. Do I have a window open? Yeah, I do actually for a troll. Right, bodies do not fit into boots. Oh, no boots, no gloves, no helmets, no body armor. Can't use bucklers, but they can use regular shields. Now it says you can't wear helmets, but I don't know if that also includes hats. I think it's only helmets. I think we can wear actual hats. Yes, we can. So we'll get a wizard's hat. That's going to be cool. We're going to look awesome. And yeah, we have a huge bonus to hit in unarmed combat. We have built-in claws. Hey, Super Green. We haven't decided on the god yet. I've never played as Jiva. That might be fun. I was thinking this whole pun, like, you know, Santa's supposed to have a bowl full of jelly, you know, when he laughs his belly. So we might just go and, you know, we've eviscerated Santa, so we've got jellies that follow us all over. Zom could be fun, although going as a monk's a little redundant with Zom because the piety's not a thing. Kiku's a possibility. I don't know. I kind of feel like Jiva might be a go. Anyway, we have claws for hands, so we're just going to be clawing people. Our metabolism is lightning fast, so we burn through food a lot faster. On the other hand, we have the gourmand trait. We can eat raw meat, so we can eat corpses right away. So really, food's not an issue as a troll. We're mostly going to be full all the time. The biggest issue comes with some of the late game extended branches, where there aren't as many corpse types that you can eat. Then as a troll, it can become a problem because your metabolism is really fast, and that can catch up to you a little bit. One of the ways you can sort of get around this is if you do worship Kiku, he has the ability to summon corpses for you, so that could be a thing. Yes, we regenerate naturally, so we heal faster than normal. We do have a little bit of basic armor, so we're covered in fur and we have extremely tough skin. So we have some armor natively here to help compensate for the fact that we can't wear most armors or boots or gloves, which would be another source of AC. We'll see. I've played a little Tome, Ken. Not a ton. Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is my favorite roguelike, but I do intend to play some more Tome and a few of the others as well. All right, so we can move around. It is a classic roguelike, so it is a procedurally, randomly generated dungeon. It's a turn-based game, so you've got all the time in the world to sort of think and consider what you might do. Very likely the start of this game is going to be pretty easy. We're just going to run up and claw the crap out of things. You can move around randomly with the number pad, and in fact, early on, it's often recommended if you hit shift and a direction number pad, it will move until it hits an intersection or sees an enemy. It won't move if there's an enemy. So it's really safe to manually explore with shift and number pad. See, here if I try to move down, it's like, whoa. There's a goblin nearby. Like, don't go too fast here. So then it's like, okay, I'll go into more of a manual mode. Of course, you can always use Ode because that's your auto explore. All right, so we got a hobgoblin here with a club. We've got a goblin with a club, or a dagger as well. The hobgoblin, it is, I gotta say, playing on the offline client again, it's kind of nice to be able to have a little bit more mouse functionality and be like able to right click on things. So hobgoblin can hit for 5 plus its club. We have 22 hit points early on, and only one person's attacking us, so it's gonna be okay. So we can just attack by walking into him, kill him one hit, okay. And then I'm just using tab here. Tab is another automation thing. Tab will just attack the nearest target. So there's going to be a lot of hitting O to quickly explore and then tab to do other things. So this dagger here, there's a corpse. We can hit C to chop up the corpse, and that allows us to pick up some meat chunks. We can always eat meat chunks. There we go. And normally you have to be hungry to eat raw meat, but we are plenty happy to just eat raw meat whenever. So I'm going to start hitting O instead. What it's going to do, it's going to auto explore for us. It's also going to go walk up to loot, including corpses, auto butcher them, and then move along over here. So I'm just going to tab over, kill the kobold with a short sword. And yeah, we will need a backup weapon at some point because our claws, +1 dagger protection would be nice for another character. Rune ring mail. So yeah, we can't wear most armor, so we're gonna have to leave that there. Our claws do, they're slicing weapons, so when we run into a Hydra later on, it can decapitate Hydra, which is bad, because a decapitated Hydra will grow back 2 heads for every head that's cut off. So we don't want to attack with claws. We either want a blunt or a poking weapon to deal with Hydras, or if we can get a flaming bladed weapon, that's even better, because then what you do is you still cut off heads, but you cauterize the neck so things don't grow back. You get extra attacks for having 2 claws. So I believe the offhand claw counts as an auxiliary attack. So auxiliary attacks, and this includes things like if you play a Minotaur and you have your horns, they have a chance of going off from time to time. If we were to equip a shield, we would no longer get our offhand auxiliary attacks, but then we would have the benefit of a shield, which I think is worth it, because it gives us, well, first of all, a shield bonus. Ow! He's using a -2 flail. I mean, we should be fine here. I'm going to wait right over here. Oops, wrong button. Actually, I'm going to move a little. I was hoping to just not get surrounded here. There we go. Pull back a little, move up. Okay. And wait. Yeah, jackals tend to travel in packs. Jackals are also very fast. If you're playing an early squishy character like a spellcaster, jackal packs can absolutely obliterate you. But anyway, yeah, so the shield, I mean, it gives us a shield bonus, which is pretty good, but it also gives us another item that can have all kinds of different stats on them, which is good. Poking weapon, for which to sticking with the pointy end. Weird, that's good advice right over there. Put your fists on fire. I don't know if there's any spell that does that. There is confusing touch, of course, which is no longer a touch spell where you can use it with a weapon, but could be a spellcaster. So we're level 3. Every 3rd level, we're gonna have to choose a stat increase. I think we're gonna go for pure strength boosting here. Boosting our strength will help us deal, just damage and stuff like that. It will also help us when not if, when we find really high quality dragon armor that we can wear in heavier armor. I think it's going to be it. As a large creature, we're not particularly good at dodging, so leveling up dodging, leveling up dexterity is okay. But, and of course, we could bump int if we wanted to be more of a spellcaster. But I think we're going to go with pure strength. Although I've seen people go a couple of different ways. Choose int, go caster, endgame. Okay, I'm just going to wait here, let things come to me. Except for the bats. Wow, even the bats, normally I would do that. Oh my god, you're so annoying. Bats love to jump around and just be huge pains in the asses. Kill the lizard and the kobold. So we're going to start going a little faster here, because it's pretty safe, and hopefully it's not impossible to follow. So basically what I'm doing is I'm using O to auto-explore around. And you can see a little trail from the last move on the screen. And then when I see an enemy, I'm using Tab, which will automatically move me towards an end attack nearby enemies. Alright, so that's floor 1 done. We got a total of 5 scrolls, 4 different scrolls. We also have a potion and the robe. And we did find some body armor and helmets and things, but nothing we can really wear. So what we'll do is we'll find downstairs. So if I hit Shift X, you can like look around. And if you hit the symbol for going down the stairs, which is the greater down symbol, it'll actually warp you to a staircase. And you can actually cycle if you want. Then you can hit enter and it'll send you there. The other thing you can do is hit Shift G to go to a floor, and then if you hit the down symbol, it'll immediately go down the nearest stair. In the same branch, it won't send you down an alternate branch, which is kind of nice and avoid some screw-ups. Also doesn't take one-way grates. We got lots more scrolls over here. Pole arms. Basalt altar of Yerdalumnum. So this is one of the gods of like darkness and necromancy and stuff, but isn't the one that would do anything for us, I think? Or is that the darkness one? No, that's Dith is what I'm thinking of. I don't know the gods that well. Okay, there is an adder over there. We have no inbuilt resistance to poison. So, unlike our latest gargoyle run, we definitely have to... He's not actually... There we go. Not stealthy. I don't know why he didn't spot us. We have to take them very cautiously because poison can easily kill you. Hey, no one. Hold on. I got to bring it up to the other thing. You ever do polls or take viewer requests for your YouTube series? Would love to put in a vote for C-Block Factorio and or Mare Nostrum EU4. If not, no worries. Thanks for all the great content. No one, first of all, thank you very much for your support. And yes, absolutely, viewer feedback is a big part of what I use to like decide what games to play and things like that. Also for pointing out, you know, maybe mods I don't know about. The C-Block one is an interesting challenge. One day I do want to do the C-Block Factorio run. One day for sure. But yeah, you can send it that way. You can email me. You can tweet me. I usually have a running, like a sort of a queue and a list of ideas and things like that. So I definitely appreciate those inputs. Why don't you collect and throw stones? Well, that's not a bad idea. Now, throwing small stones, well, can be good to get attention. And actually, maybe we'll go ahead and we'll add that. We'll pick up stones from now on, so we can use them to get attention of things. We also want to pick up large rocks, because we, as trolls, we can throw large rocks, which do huge damage, as far as I understand. I haven't really gotten around to ever doing it before, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So, we're going to see. So we'll do a little exploring. So you can see the rocks now have the green circle around, or square around them. And that means anything with a green square means it's going to be auto-picked up if you walk on it. The auto-explore rules will also automatically move to things that can be picked up. I don't care about picking up sling bullets. They do a little more damage than stones, if fired from a sling mostly. But we're not going to be slinging things. If I was stealthier, I would have tried to walk up. Things that are sleeping, you can hit them guaranteed. I don't know if you can do... Can you do stabbing with claws? Like, stabbing is like the sneak attack when they're asleep or distracted or anything like that. Oh. Yeah, the stones are quivered, because that's the only thing we have. Ooh, found some early altars. That's interesting. Okay, Makleb would be a really good god for us. A fated altar of an unknown god. We could also just YOLO the fated altar. So fated altars are interesting because you don't know what the god is, but to compensate for that, you do start with like some bonus piety. Now I don't know, does that stack with the piety from monk? I don't think YOLOing a god is really the path to success here. We do not full damage. Well, yeah, because daggers do super ultra bonus stabbing damage, as opposed to like short blades and things. Fated for the win, YOLO gods. Oh my god, why do I do this? Why am I so like? But I must listen to Twitch chat, right? I pledge allegiance to the god of this altar. Hallowed be the name of the god of hangovers. Do you need to eat in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup like that, Hack? Absolutely, yes. So there is a food clock in this game. We are auto-butchering corpses. So who's that? A Princess Maker? Yeah. So we are we are butchering corpses as part of our auto-exploration and whatnot. When has Twitch chat ever steered you wrong? What's the worst could happen? It could be... I mean, trolls can work with any god. Can they, though? Like, what if we get Vahumit or whatever? Like a pure caster god. All right, you know what? Let's do it. Boom. Hep! You know what? I've never recorded a Hep run. And Hep is often considered to be one of the strongest gods. So we're gonna learn Hep together. It's probably gonna ask me like a bunch of questions back to back over here. It does not look like we gained any extra piety. Because 2 pips of piety is what you're supposed to start at. That's I'm looking right over here. 2 pips of piety is what you're supposed to start at if you're as a monk. The whole thing is when you start worshiping a god, you start at level 2 piety. I think a fated altar you're supposed to start with more as well, but I don't know. Okay, so Hep. Let me bring up the page on Hep. So Hepliacliquana the Forgotten. So there's a reason everyone refers to this god as Hep. Hep is the Forgotten accepts the worship of those who would remember their forebears and fight along the greatest of them. Acolytes of Hep sacrifice a small part of their life essence to manifest their ancestor into the world. As they explore and form new experiences, they will eventually find themselves able to shape and control their ancestor's memory, eventually bring them into the ranks of the mythical heroes. So what we basically have here is a permanent ally. Now, we do have 10% reduced HP from now on. That being said, as a troll, we have 30% more than average, so we still are going to have plenty of hit points, which is going to be fine. And yeah, we've got this permanent ally. We got some whiskey and chocolate coming in. Who dat? Katie! Hey, Katie! I will read that message in just a second. Thank you very much for that. One of the big things with Hep is that you can specialize your ancestor, you remember your ancestor, in one of 3 different categories. You can have them be a Knigget, a Battle Mage, or a Hexer. I think the Hexer's often considered to be the strongest as a result of his ability to debuff your opponents. So the Hexer comes with the Dagger of Draining, the ability to slow opponents, confuse opponents, paralyze opponents, mass confusion, and at the latest level gets equipped with a anti-magic quick blade, which doesn't give it the biggest melee damage, but it can really mess up some things, which is kind of fun. One of the things that's unfortunate is we're going to be clawing, so we're not going to be using a polearm to go past your ancestor. That's one of the biggest things. You get your ancestor to sort of stand in front of you and then just like stab through it with your polearm. Yeah, I don't know. This seems like fun. So I think what I have to do, yeah, I have to remember. So I think as soon as you pick up Hep, you get your ancestor, and then when you get to the second pip, you get to choose what kind of life your ancestor had. So I think we're going to take the Hexer here. I think that sounds good. I'll tell you what, you guys discuss. I'm going to read the message from Katie. Hi, Katie. Merry Christmas, Quill. I hope you, Essentia, Briar, and Ava had a happy one. For my part, I was in hospital over Christmas with a double infection. What the hell? Katie? What's your Quill career? His best career for entertainment. Keep up. Here's to a better 2020. Katie, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're out of the hospital. Jeez. But yeah, we had a lovely holiday. I mean, it was just Essentia and I, because A Kiss for Luck and Barstone are currently over in the Ook, in the Scottish lands. Oh, I missed your tip earlier, Banana. Oh, the Xmas hat hype. I'm terribly sorry. That must have came in right as we started the stream. I'm really, really sorry. 18, what a good number too. Yes, I do like wearing the hat. I think it looks good, doesn't it? I think it suits me. I should just wear this year round. Fighter Ancestors underrated. I think it is actually like better and more fun, but I think it would be very redundant with what we're doing. I think something like a Hexer is exactly what we want. We want someone to debuff our opponents while we just go around clawing the shit out of everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the ancestor life. Our ancestor was a Hexer. Yes, I remember my ancestor being a Hexer. That's totally what he was. So recall. Okay. So our remaining abilities: recall teleports our ancestor to us. Ancestor identity allows you to choose your ancestor's name and gender. Was Petra? Our ancestor is Petra. Petra, the Hexer troll. I like it. Sister life, we choose that. Swaps one creature. So next level, we'll have the ability to swap a creature with our ancestor. Level 4, Idealize, allows us to heal our ancestor, giving them bonus AC, temporarily doubles their damage and spell power. All right. Level 5, when we use Transference to swap targets, creatures next to your target will be drained. Nice. Excellent. Okay. All right, I think this is going to be great stuff. Swap is OP if used correctly. All right, we'll see. But yeah, here's my ancestor right here, Petra the Hexer. Humanoid construct of insubstantial memory, floating through the air, though perhaps somewhat changed in shape and bearing. Few discernible features. Still, they seem to be somehow to resemble a warrior from distantly remembered past. So yeah, she hits for 6 plus her Dagger of Draining, which is really quite nice. Fly, sees Invis. We don't see Invis, but Petra does. And currently she can cast Slow and Confuse. All right, this sounds pretty good to me. He once turned me into a Brussels sprout. I got better. Ooh, a scarf. We can probably wear that right away. We might want to wait until we've discovered +0 flail. Gnolls can be scary because they often travel in packs, like that. We'll throw some rocks while they're closing. Yeah, so that's a little scary. The problem is this guy, he can hit us from afar. There we go. He's been slowed. All right. So now we can put more distance. Thank you, Ancestor. Did you kill him? Go, Ancestor. Yeah, we'll just let the Ancestor kill some dudes that are too scary for us. I like it. Oh yeah, that's the floor. Let's go down. So Dungeon 3, often I'd like to wait until Dungeon 4 before I start reading scrolls, because one of the scrolls could be a magic mapping, and it helps you find the temple a little sooner. Because getting your god as early as possible is very important. A big part of your character's power is your god. So you want your god as early as possible so you can start accruing piety and all those things. But we're going to have it. So we're going to start doing some reading here. Yeah, Hep from a Fated Altar King. It was crazy. On level 2. Okay, Immolation. Well... So I think that did actually hit Petch with Immolation. I was going to say, is it dangerous to read Identify Scrolls with my ally? I don't think my ally will ever... I don't think my Ancestor will ever turn or break or anything like that. So I think it's okay. So I just wanted to wait till the Immolation goes away. Blinking Scroll. All right, we'll just cancel the blink. And then some others. Now, some of these might be like Remove Curse. Wait. When did I pick this up, and why do I know what it is? Ancestor? Does the Ancestor gift you something? I don't think so. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to put on a Ring of See Invisible on the left claw. Christmas present. Someone was wearing it, but why do we know what it is? The enemy was carrying it, but... I mean, weapons and stuff get more auto-identified now, but not jewelry. I don't know. I'm going to explore a little bit more and get pairs of scrolls before I blind read some more. Dagger of Draining. I could match my Ancestor. I don't know. I think I'll use my claws of draining all the blood out of your body. Oh! The poison. Okay, we're going to wait for the poison to run out. Yes, I know I feel sick. There we go. So much armor we can't wear. Oh, we're going to get smited here. I'm assuming my Ancestor can hit people through me because its spells, Confuse and Slow, are both smite targeted, right? So my Ancestor should be able to hit things through me. Right? I mean, I haven't played much as Hep. I'm not seeing my Ancestor do much. What I can do is I can... Oh, that's not exactly what I meant to do. No, let's swap back and do this. Since when is Confused Smite? I don't know. Is it rate targeted? I actually don't know.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
What about Slow? Is Slow Smite targeted? Confuse is targeted direction. Line of sight. Clear line of effect. Okay, so it's not a smite effect. What about Slow? Slow either. Okay, so yeah, he can't cast anything if I'm in the way. Interesting. We got some whiskey and chocolate from Katie again. Oh! To answer your question, since chat goes by fast, chemo guts your immune system. I got a cold and infection. Oh, that's right. Kill me fine. Yes, out of hospital. Well, keep fighting, Katie. Cool Man actually talked about the Christmas gifts a little earlier. I got a weighted blanket. I got a fancy chef's knife. I got Pokemon Shield. Confuse or Slow are both line of sight. So how are we best going to use our Ancestor? I mean, I think the thing is we may want to avoid some of the hallway fighting, or we just want to let our Ancestor do the fighting. But that's it. See, this is why the Hep is really nice if you've got a polearm, because you get in a hallway like this, and if there was enemy on the other side of my Ancestor here, I could still attack it with the polearm the whole time, which is really good. Do weighted blankets work? So this is my first one, and it's not a particularly heavy one. It's like 15 pounds. But it is nice. I've always been someone who likes sleeping with a lot of blankets, but of course sometimes that's too hot, right? So the thing with the weighted blanket is it's quite heavy, as if you had lots of blankets on you, but it breathes really easily. And yeah, I've been sleeping like a baby ever since. Oh, another altar. This is a lot of altars scattered around. I wonder if we're gonna get a corrupted temple, because you're guaranteed to find all the altars before you reach a certain level in the dungeon, and I don't know, there's a lot left. And if the temple is corrupted, then you'll find more altars just randomly through the dungeon here. Oh, you got a robot vacuum? Got stuck in my carpet. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I would kind of like a Roomba type thing or something like that. Homemade weighted blanket. It's called 3 Cats. Yeah. All right, let's pop down. Okay, this could be a little scary. Attack. So T is your sort of shouting of orders. So I can tell my ancestor to move up. These are 2 things with poison here, which I am kind of vulnerable to. I'm just waiting patiently. I think what I'm going to do is go up. Oh, did my... Petra was destroyed. Now, I think... Does your ancestor just get resummoned after a certain amount of time goes by? Yeah. And that's the thing. This is one of the reasons Hep is so crazy. Is because... like, it's just this extra renewable pool of hit points that can tank for you. And do things that you can't. Okay, I really want this cloak. I'm going to put it on. Because that's not going to be cursed. I'm still wondering about the scarf. We do have some more scrolls. Okay, let's go. That's identify. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to identify some potions for sure. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and identify more potions, because there's a lot of really dangerous potions that you don't want to just drink blindly. None of the scrolls can completely ruin your day by just randomly reading them. Teleport can be an exception. That's why you read on the upstairs, because if you read teleport, you want the teleport to trigger on a floor that you've already cleared. There's remove curse. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to wear this rune scarf. It's a scarf of repulsion. So, a cloak does give you 1 point of armor. The scarf does not, but this gives us missile repulsion, which is really, really, really good. Really good. Protecting us from arrows and stuff like that. This should... Oh, shit! Blork the Orc! Blork the Orc. I'm going to pull back here. Go up the stairs. Go down a different stair. Wait for my ancestor. I'm pretty sure we can take Blork pretty easily. It should be 100% fine. Especially with my ancestor here to help. What is he doing? He does cast a bunch of spells and things, but yeah, it's going to be okay. He can't escape us by turning invisible. Alright, we're now unarmed reach level 7. We're level 6. I'm going to keep buffing strength. Scarf is so ugly, even inanimate objects are repulsed. Nice. It'd be great if we could get like the mirrored shield or something like that. Oh, square diamond amulet. Okay. More potions, we don't know. Now, amulets, even with remove curse, you don't generally want to put them on. Because there's 2 amulets that have a side effect if you remove them. One is Amulet of Harm, which is the really dangerous one. Another one is the Amulet of Faith, because when you take off the Amulet of Faith, you lose a bunch of, well, faith. So you probably don't want that. Multiplayer for today is going to be Heroes of the Storm, which we haven't played in a million years. Ah, there's an ooze! I was really thinking we were going to play Jiva, but Faded Altar, man. Heroes of the Storm, we haven't played in a million years, so that's what we're going to do today. So make sure you got Heroes of the Storm installed and updated, and that's what we're going to do for multiplayer. Level 8 Unarmed Combat, level 7 level. Petra remembers more of her old skills. Nice, so she's more powerful. I don't know what happened at 7. Didn't learn a new spell. Yeah, I don't know. It says at XP 15, they'll learn Paralyze. I don't know. Oh, maybe I just unlocked the ability to swap. Maybe I didn't have it before. That could be it. Alright, we got a bunch of those. I thought there was something else I was going to do. I can't remember what, but... Okay, that's it for the floor. So yeah, we'll pop to another stair. We still don't know magic mapping. Amnesia, okay, we don't need that. I'm wondering about blind reading the others. Enchant weapon, enchant armor would both sort of be wastes right now. Okay, let's wait. And I haven't found a hat yet, right? No. No, we had 3 scrolls of identify. We used it to identify some potions, which is really good, including curing, which is really nice to know. Picked up a scroll of immolation, which I think we're going to change our auto pickup rules. We're not going to pick up scrolls of immolation here. Or are we? I don't know. You can do some funky stuff with it. We've got inventory space for now, so we'll keep picking them up. So immolation, what it does is it gives everyone, like, internal fire, where when they die, they explode. And it's everyone within line of sight. Well, there's the temple. Ugh! Is that artifact plate armor? This game loves to troll you. Loves to troll you. It actually, I think it actually literally has some special functions in there to drop unusable loot for you just to give you a really, really hard time. Artifact plate armor on a character who can't wear plate. This is fine. Immolation is vital for Vault 5. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. But what a neat looking vault, I have to say. Okay, so we'll just leave. That's going to be fine. We'll keep exploring over here. Picked up some more potions. We got an iguana. Iguanas can bite for a shocking amount of damage. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap with my ancestor. My ancestor can't be poisoned. I just feel weird. See, and this is the other thing I considered. Che. I feel weird just standing and not doing anything. We got a spell book, which we're not really going to use. Oh, that's what I was going to do when I leveled up. I was going to turn on fighting. I'm going to keep the focus on unarmed combat, but I'm also going to enable fighting. So we're going to learn some fighting. Yeah, we got the -2 aptitude, which sucks, but it's going to be okay. We'll just start collecting a bucket full of hit points. I'm going to take one more step forward here, which does give the centaur a chance to attack, but then allows the hexer to move in. Although I got to remember the swap function. We might be able to do some cool stuff there. Random potion, some stones. Just a shaman. I'm used to playing online where you get a list of names of monsters instead of icons. I'm going to move up again, let the hexer get in here. I mean, all this should be pretty easy, just us trolling around. Okay. Just us trolling around. Yeah, that hurt a lot. Friggin' ogres. Yeah, let's go down another level. Yeah, okay, can be dangerous. Yeah. If you're playing a spellcaster especially, using the auto-explore command can be very dangerous. Okay, this is a little scary to me, because that's a lot of possibility for smites to come in. So I'm just going to hide around the corner here, just to break some line of sights. So smite, the whole thing with things that are smite targeted, including, amazingly, the smite spell, is that it can go through enemies. Like, you don't need to have actual line of sight. You still have to have line of effect. You can't do it through, like, a wall. And that means in situations like this, we're getting smited by multiple things that we can't hit immediately. We just fell through a hole that dropped us 3 floors in this dungeon. That is a big drop. That is a big drop, and this is a very open level. We are going to try to move very carefully here. Not using auto explore, I'm just using the shift numpad move. We need to find some stairs up. I don't know why there's no monsters here. I guess we know teleportation. Thank you. We got lucky with the magic mapping. Oh, actually, we're about to run into a staircase anyway. Although we've got a few more. I don't like the fact that all these guys are using slightly longer ranged weapons. Because they're going to be able to hit us en masse fairly quickly. I'm going to drop down. And we're going to find a different upstairs. There's the entrance to lair. There's all the upstairs. And we're going to have to go past whatever is guarding the entrance to lair here. Oh, this is not good. What I could do... I mean, I have teleportation, which is good. I don't have an identify for that amulet, which sucks. Polymorph Ice Blast wands. I'm going to pop open this door. We're gonna clear out the area. Oops. Wizards can be annoying when they turn invisible, but we are not going to be affected by that. We have no magic resistance, which sort of does suck, but... Maybe the entrance to lair is fine. Okay, we gotta fight this phantom. Just trying to get to these other staircases. Okay. Well, that's nice and safe. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also pop the other one over here. Okay, that's near there. Because by doing that, by checking the staircases, you get more of a sense of the dungeon land. So I'm gonna read another magic mapping here. Oh, we were gonna run into an upstairs immediately. Jelly, distant slurping sound, so there's a jelly going around eating other items. I'm just gonna pop up here. Okay. So we're still one floor below where we fell, but it's not as dangerous anymore. Because the thing is, the deeper you go, oh, the worse the monsters get. This is not great. Bees are really annoying because they're huge groups. They have a lot of evasive, not a lot of hit points or armor, but they can be a pain to kill. And they poison. Now, my ancestor is immune to poison, which is great, but I am not. What I'll do here is I'm just going to wait. I'm going to Ice Blast. Now, Ice Blast can be kind of loud, but I think is worth it. There you go. Keep going for strength. We're just going to power our way through, especially with Hep on our side. This should be fine. I'm just going to tab, kill. Okay. Potion, another scroll of remove curse. We got lots of those. Yes, we will check this. So this is the floor from which we fell. Yeah, Manticore and bees. Yeah, because the Manticore can fill you with barbs in your skin, giving you damage if you try to move. So you can't run away from the bees, which are hard to run away from anyway because they're fast. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around here. Both me and my ancestor can attack. Okay, now that the priest is done, you just don't want to be in a position where the priest can just keep smiting you with impunity. Book of Necromancy. Touch your form, hide your form. I mean, all the transmutation is kind of sexy. We can get access to regeneration. Now, the regeneration spell stacks with our personal regeneration. The thing is, it's Charms Necromancy. It is actually kind of nice that it's split school. Necromancy, we only have a -2 for Necromancy. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's very late game, for sure. If we find an artifact that has like a random big plus to int or like a wizardry effect or something like that, it might be worth considering it. Right now, all we're going to keep doing is maxing out our Unarmed Combat. And our fighting. Yeah, We're in the sweet spot right now where we can just tab murder all the things. We have not run into a single unique yet, have we? Blork the orc. Thank you. Still, though, that is pretty low number. It's a good thing we didn't run into any uniques when we fell down. That was good. Okay, so floor 7 is cleared. Or sorry, floor 6 is cleared. We're going to go to floor 7, where we have visited slightly, briefly. Arrows, upstairs, slimes, shadow imps. I'm going to swap over here so you can attack my ally, who cannot be poisoned. There, I'm going to move in now. If your ally or summon, yeah, I just skewered that guy, eviscerated him, sneak attack. If your ally kills an enemy, I think you only get like half XP or something like that. I think that still applies with HEP, but I'm actually not sure. Yeah, I think it still applies. So if my ancestor gets the kill, I get reduced XP. But I can let my ancestor weaken someone, and then I can finish them myself. And of course, I mean, that's fine, but yeah, let's move back anyway. Just gonna move over here. Positioning game is very different here with my ancestor, and would be quite a bit more different if I had polearms. Now, we've got Steam Dragon scales, which we are going to pick up. So right now, I have armor class of 6 and an evasion value of 10. If I put on the Steam Dragon scales, my AC goes up to 9. Evasion is the same, because I think Steam Dragon, has no encumbrance rating. So you can wear Steam Dragon scales and still cast spells like crazy. It's not really what we're wearing it for here, but it is interesting. It's strictly better than a robe. I don't think this has any... Okay, it gives us resistance to Scalding Steam specifically, but I think otherwise it has no resistances or anything like that to speak of. But it's still a nice AC boost, so we're gonna go and wear that. We're still hoping for like heavy dragon scale, like gold dragon armor kind of thing would be really, really good. According to the wiki, XP is divided based on damage dealt. Oh, so it's not just kill factor. Oh. Any plans to return to Gloomhaven Digital, perhaps playing the board game itself on Tabletop Simulator? So if I was playing the board game with Tabletop Simulator, probably with friends, although I suppose you can play it solo, controlling 2 characters. The digital version of Gloomhaven, I'm still sort of waiting for the full game mode to be in. Although, they have had a lot of content. We should probably take another look-see. I've been playing Gloomhaven again in real life for the past few weeks, and having a hoot. I'm very close to completing my character's main quest so that I can unlock a new character type as well, which is going to be kind of awesome. Thank you, Ancestor. That's interesting. Human and hogs. Oh, it's just a butcher shop. I was thinking it was Kirky. Fighting skill. Yeah, this is going to be fine. Level 10. More old skill. Oh, wow, yeah. Our piety is huge. So yeah, we can swap creatures, we can heal and protect the ancestor. Oh yeah, and then we do the transfer, it does drink. Which I haven't done the transfer yet, but we'll see. Alright, let's go down again. Have you played Betrayal Legacy? No. Took me and my party 14 months to complete the base campaign in Gloomhaven. Yeah, and now there's like a standalone expansion and stuff coming. Okay, that's a lot of dudes. We can hit for a lot of damage and drain, which is really not great, but probably we can just bash through them. If something goes wrong, though, what do we do? If we go up the stairs, they'll follow us and potentially get free attacks as they do. We've got to teleport. I mean, sort of up the stairs and teleport is kind of the thing. I suppose we could teleport. We could re-teleport, then go up the stairs, and then it'll blink us then. Okay, I mean, probably we're okay, but I don't like situations where the question is probably. I don't like being drained here either. Okay, that was fine. But you always want to be sure, even if you're not sure that you're going to win the battle, you have to be sure that you're not going to die from the battle. Okay. Moving forward into unknown like this is really bad. These are all pretty weak, but what I'm going to do is I'm still going to pull back to be near the staircase. I don't have to stand on it, but you don't know how many other things are hiding in the fog of war over there. So I'm using the auto-explore button now, but it should be more or less fine. Okay, a lot of kobolds. We'll just obliterate them. Got some poison, which did hit us. But yeah, we should still be in a fairly okay thing. Here's that Noel Sergeant, which can hit for a surprising amount of damage. 11 plus its trident. It's not alone. It's got reach. It's got a shield for defenses. It's got more allies with reach. And we found out another hole, guys. This dungeon is like Swiss cheese. I'm not training throwing. We probably will turn it on if we start to find some heavy rocks, which we haven't yet. I'm not sure if we actually will train it, though. I don't know if it's necessary. A Phantom Mirror. Now, Phantom Mirror is quite strong. It creates a duplicate of an enemy. The amount of time the duplicate lasts is based on your evocation skill, of which we don't have any. We got the -3 aptitude, which is, again, isn't the end of the world. Stupid smites. Kill a smiter. Pull back over here. Actually, I was gonna say this might be a good time to use the Idealize on the Ancestor. Oh, it's only 61% chance. Is this based on your evocations, or invocation skills, rather? Yes. We might need to get some invocations if we want to use Idealize. What I think I'm going to do here, though, is I'm just going to pull away. I don't want to get smited. Okay, no, we're fine. Best regards from the Swiss. I don't like the bees. One's okay. But yeah, it's usually a huge swarm. Go, Ancestor. Go attack the bee. Yeah, Ancestor who's immune to poison. At least only one at a time can attack me here, and my Ancestor is still hitting them. Excellent. Okay. Howler Monkey makes lots of noise, which is a big thing in the game. I know we could... Oh, this is a two-headed ogre. I really should not be... It's 15, 20, plus the club damage. So yeah, because it can hit us for... It can hit us for a lot. Pull back here. Let the Ancestor finish him off. Thank you. And yeah, we should check the upstairs, because we should be looking to get back up to this level, which is where I fell. Now, this is annoying, because the Centaur can hit us from range. That being said, I don't think he's going to try to shoot through enemies. And we still have missile repulsion, so the Centaurs are a lot less scary than they would otherwise be. Well, out of depths for the ogre. I mean, I don't know. Two-headed ogre. It was a little bit early, but still well within its normal depth because we've been falling. That troll, Noel Sergeant is still there. Let's go ahead and just do this to break some line of sight. Actually, pull back this way so we can both attack you. Yeah, see, when you have monsters with reach weapons, it just screws up the positioning so much. I wish we were playing with polearms. Go, Ancestor! Tank the bees. Wow, the bees are murdering my Ancestor. I mean, he's immune to poison, but... I have potions of curing, so I'm going to go ahead and just take this fight. Because as long as I'm not going to die from the poison, that was going to be okay. They were never going to do enough real damage. This is a very large open area. Yeah, with the ogre, it's mostly like it was a little earlier than we'd like to see it, but it was certainly not an inappropriate depth ward. Because two-headed ogres is kind of like, you never want to see them because they can always do a lot of damage. This is fine. With no priests and the ability to see invisible, like, orc wizards are only annoying because they can turn invisible. Troll leather armor. Now, I read that it didn't used to stack. The regeneration from the troll leather armor didn't used to stack with troll regeneration. It may have changed so that it does. Troll regen is great against poison. That's true. I don't know if it's got more encumbrance, less base armor than our current stuff. I don't know if it stacks. I don't think I'm gonna wear it. It feels weird, you know? Stack back in 0.18. It does stack. You can also check it in the stats. Oops. Actually, there you go. Because it's not better AC. It's not better AC than my Steam Dragon. Yeah, so where do you check your regeneration amount? If I wear this, so 9 and 10. If I wear this, see, I lose a point of AC. I have regeneration 1. That's with the troll leather armor. Oh, HP regen number. Mm-hmm. Oh, right here. 1.05 per turn. If I switch to the Steam Dragon. Oh, yeah. It's probably worth the regen over an extra piece of AC. Bears. All the bears go berserk when they have a chance, I think, every turn to go berserk after they get below 50% HP. And they do a lot of damage at that point. But we do a lot of damage too, so we can kill things fast. They don't linger. Whoa! Yeah, there's the entrance to the orc mines. Also, is this like the most useless door in the universe? There's no priests. Just gonna wait. I'm not moving forward. Oh, we are being thrown at. This might be a good time for a swap, actually. Because it will drain adjacent people. Yeah, you know what? I'm not messing around here for too long. Someone is poisoning us, which is a little annoying. But again, our regen. Okay. We're gonna let them spread out. Now we're gonna be fine. Yeah, I should have just left immediately. Did we? No, there's got to be more on the floor. What I'm gonna do is Shift X, Control F, forget the floor. We'll do another round of exploring around, just so that we can go and like murder these guys for bonus XP. So what we did is we forgot the floor, which means the auto explorer would we'll go and do another scan. Okay, there might still be some stuff around, but that's gonna be okay. All right, yeah, let's head down. So again, we've partially seen this floor from all of our falls of Vampire. That should be fine. He does have a chance to confuse us. He can't turn invisible, which is nice. Okay, he's just been slowed. I'm gonna just wait here. Is it nice that the ancestor can keep them busy like that? Okay. Hello. Thank you for not fully healing. Excellent. Thank you for exploding. Vampires don't actually have that many hit points, but because of their draining ability and things like that, they can heal themselves quite quickly. So they're fairly evasive, I think. So they can feel fairly tanky, even though they don't actually have a lot of hit points. And luckily, we do pretty good burst damage. Let's go down another floor. Let's go up, dragging some of these guys here. Excellent. +4 short sword. I mean, there's some decent weapons going around. We're going to take a different staircase. I don't know how I feel about this. It's probably okay. Snorg, the Insatiable. Man. More trolls. Okay, now, the melee or whatever, these things are super duper dangerous. Because they poison you. So they can smite you. Smite targeting. So again, you're taking damage that you can't really shield yourself from. They heal other people. And they can poison. I am so not interested in fighting a big pile of them. See, look at this. Oh, there's 3 of them. Look how much damage I've taken from these goddamn smites. I don't like dungeon level 11. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a little peek. A little peek into Lair and maybe even the Orcish Mines, just for a little bit. We'll go to Lair first. Now, we have to be very careful. Okay, first of all. Fire? Or is it flaming? Okay, no, we haven't found any weapons that can cauterize Hydra heads. I will pick up a Dire Flail, I think. It'd be pretty slow, but it could be something we could use to beat Hydras to death with. I do have an artifact trident. That is true. Do we have identifies? Okay. It is a +7. Holy. It causes us to enrage, reduces our fire resistance, gives us +9 int. Guys, this is our path to fully using our Ancestor and spellcasting. I might want Invocation. I haven't decided yet. It's probably worth getting some levels of it. Let's go. We're going to put a target of like 5 for Invocations, and we'll see what that does for us. The Smart Fork. Yeah, and that's still our only identify. We haven't run into any shops with it. Oh, there is one on the floor in Dungeon 11, but we're not going there. Can't cast if you're raging, that's true. I mean, okay, this lets us go berserk. It doesn't cause us to go randomly berserk. But no, we're going to go to Lair. If we see a Hydra, we may simply run. Or let our Ancestor try to take a crack at it. The Ancestor is using a dagger, which does not cut off heads. Because it's a stabby, stabby, pokey, pokey thing. It's also got Draining, which could be really nice. We just have to be really careful if we're tabbing around that we don't accidentally tab into... Oh, shit. That we don't accidentally tab into a Hydra and start cutting off heads and having them multiply. So these spiked frogs can be really, really quite annoying. We're heavily poisoned. Okay, let me quaff this. We're gonna read a blink. We don't... Yes. That happened really fast. Wait, oh. That happened really fast. Maybe blink's not the path. I don't know Fear, because that might be a good one to read right now. We're very far from our exit. This is a pretty empty floor. Yeah, blinking up by the bread ration. The thing is, we don't see anything there, so we don't know how bad it is. How we found not enough in identifies? This is really rough. I think I have to blink to here and then try to make my way over this way. This is very unpleasant. Let's say... Frogs are fast. Oh my god. Polymorph, Ice Blast, no. The thing is, he could kill us in a single round of attacks here. Wow, how did this happen so quickly? Oh, wow. Drinking a potion of curing, I mean, admittedly doesn't heal very many hit points, but I was like, I just need a bit of a buffer so I can take another action. Holy shit! And I told you these spiked frogs were dangerous, but I didn't think they would rip us that quickly. Let's go again. Same thing. Except probably not going to be Hep. Because I'm actually not convinced it ended up doing a lot for us. I like how we're in a red robe. I mean, red and gold, but still. Yeah, this red robes, this is the blessed run. Now, I did have more scrolls. What is, like, is this like, because we've got the Christmas theme going down, we've got to go down all the chimneys? Like, it's just non-stop shaftage. Put on the cloak right away. Non-stop shafting. Oh yeah, let me change my auto pickup rules here. I'm gonna pick up stones and large rocks. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, innately we had quite poor defenses because of our inability to wear most of the early game armor. Although, you know, more hit points to compensate. Yeah, okay. Worms can hit for a lot of damage, but they're slow, so if you get in trouble, you can always run away from them, which is kind of nice. Okay, the adder's a little scary, but there's another one there. I was gonna say, but at least it doesn't actually notice us. Okay, just have to make sure we're only fighting one thing. I think the other adder didn't notice us either. And there's a third. There's 3 adders on this floor. As long as we're fighting them alone, that's gonna be okay. Okay. You can see we're going a lot faster here. Which the thing is, we can probably go fairly early at the start with the trolls here, but also a bit of impatience. I think, you know, we can take Crazy Yusuf. I don't see how we couldn't, although we may, you know what, we might want to re-identify some scrolls instead. Identify. Identify all of our potions. Ooh, heal wounds. Amnesia. Remove curse. Okay, so we can put on this ring. +3 ring of intelligence. Sure. Teleport. So we're just gonna pop back up, let the teleport trigger in a safe area. Yeah, we can go after Crazy Yusuf. We've got a heal wounds if something were to come up, and then teleport away. I mean, we should just. Ow. That's a lot of damage. And we got drained. Just die. At this point, I don't mind taking a few more risks. So yeah, Crazy Yusuf gives us a lot of, like, any unique gives you a lot of XP. What is that, a Temple of Dith? Or Yerd, again. Yeah, no. Go here, just to limit some of the line of sight options for these guys. Excellent. Yeah, almost got banished. Well, yeah, the Chaos weapon can hit for, like, anything. And one of the things it can do is it can hit as a displacement. Yeah. Getting banished right there. And that definitely would have been a rip. Okay, we got more Scrolls of Identify, which is great. Lots of temples around. Fighting skills. Okay. Dungeon level 4. Just wait. Bring you, then we'll go to a different staircase. Just gonna stand on this upstairs, killing things. Okay, that's pretty good. We don't have magic mapping yet. Let's read Immolation, enchant weapon, which doesn't do anything for us right now. There's magic mapping. Into an altar. Okay. Go over there. Interesting with the star around it. Oh, Ash. I don't think we're doing Ash. I do like Ash as a god, though. Oh, shit! That's what I get for holding down tab. And we're getting smited. Stupid invisibles. Okay, you... Can you just die? I was like, I'm just gonna casually kill him because he's in my way. Fucking hell, that was annoying. Okay, come up with me. Yeah, now die. Too bad I can't see invisible this time. And he's poisoning us. And confusing me. Jesus Christ, dude. Could you just lay off? Okay, I'll just drag these guys over. Come back down. It's gonna be fine. There's still a priest around, but him by himself is fine. It's just annoying when he's got a bunch of orc bodies to block him so that we can't get him and stop him from smiting us. Close the door. Wait. And the priest went in a different direction. Excellent. Alright, I gotta... I'm still a little tilted from the loss, so I'm playing way too fast right now. But now that we're starting to get a little deeper... Oh, we have a ghost over here. Ghosts can be generally very, very, very dangerous. Tempest the Poker. But tend to be worth a lot of XP. I don't know. Kiku? Yerd? What would Yerd do for us? I don't remember what his deal is. Lets you just animate dead. Minor, animate dead. Yeah, so I mean, you can get a bunch of allies. Although, again, like, we don't really need a bunch of meat sacks between us and the enemy. And in fact, since we're not polearming, I don't think it's very helpful. So, I don't think Yerd is our path to victory. You're going to be super annoying. Let's go to a different staircase. Could you die? Fucking howler monkeys are not difficult. That was really annoying. Just stand on the staircase here. Oh, make sure you don't get any more allies. I mean, we should just be able to murder you, but wow. I mean, maybe I didn't grab as much unarmed as I normally do. We gotta get ourselves to the Elven Halls, because I want to kill all of Santa's elves. It's one of my goals for the run. Ijib, who tends to have a wand. It's one a scatter shot, which is maybe not the most dangerous it could have been. Just gonna let you come up. If we can melee you, we're gonna obliterate you. There we go. It's mostly if we were gonna get scattershot at a bunch from range, which would be unpleasant. And you've got that. And you've got you with some sort of staff thing. Yeah, we're gonna get... It's a little lower than I would have liked. I didn't mean to wait there. That's not what I planned at all. I think... You know what? I'm gonna safety teleport here. I'm gonna move up so you can't range me. Okay, that's not as safe as I would have liked, but we're gonna drag the jelly. Jellies are slow, right? Doesn't say. And we're just gonna die. Awesome. Amazing. Okay. Just YOLO swung at him. Yeah, no repulsive starf this time, which really bites. What are you wielding? Imp? Staff of Wizardry. Here, I'm just gonna shout. And drag you up. Beat you down. Man, we keep taking a lot of damage. I mean, I guess we're only in a robe. We do have some natural armor. Shout. I mean, I could have flung a rock at it, I suppose. It's also a good way to get their attention. Fucking, how hard is it to kill an adder? Come on. This is like the worst troll in terms of damage dealing. Thank you for confusing me. Okay. Thank you for netting me. The nets plus polearm is a really annoying combination to have to deal with. You should be fine. We can't kill a little snake, but we can totally two-shot an ogre. And it's because our damage is good, but maybe some of our accuracy isn't so great. But you've got the poison shit. Okay. What armor types can you wear? So, we can't wear most, like, constructed armor. We can wear robes, and then other than that, it's troll leather or dragon scales. That's it. We actually got lucky last game. That was pretty scary. This guy here. I do have a teleport. I think we may... Where's our upstairs? Well, there's our temple. Yeah, our upstairs. We've only run into one goddamn upstairs on this floor. See, last game I wasn't auto-exploring as much early either. We're going to read the teleport. Step backwards. Step backwards. I really need to be manually doing this. There you go. See, ogres, for some reason. Not scary. Okay, we can always drop ourselves into the teleportation trap if something happens. Is it teleportation or dispersal? Dispersal. Okay. So not as useful. Okay, well, it's only you guys and not your scarier brother. See, in him we should be able to solo. Okay. They can't hit for a lot. And again, without the AC, it's kind of annoying. Down into the temple. Do you have a mod list for this game? There's no mods for this game. Alright. We found every god except Zint. Wait. Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess that Jiva doesn't show up on this list. Yeah. It would still be fun, but we may just have to grab something a little sooner. Kiku, I think, has maybe a little bit more oomph than Yerd. Oka would be okay, but not really. We could grab something like the Shining One and stuff. But yeah, otherwise we're kind of godless until we get to the bottom of the lair. If we want to take the Slime God. I think Jiva is guaranteed in lair next to the entrance to Slime. We're not doing Hep. We got Hep randomly last time. I saw him. I thought about playing a Chaos Knight. I don't think we're going to switch to Zom right now. Not guaranteed. Well, because I think the Slime Branch isn't guaranteed. If there's the Slime Branch, then I think it's okay. Then I think you're guaranteed to have it. A fiddle with woo on a troll, which can sort of work. Slime is guaranteed? Or at the bottom of slime. Oh, it's not guaranteed in lair. But the branch is guaranteed. Okay. Che Gozag could be... I don't know. I guess we should probably take one. Macleb is probably a great fucking god. For us. We're not gonna... Wait, I mean, we've only got a -1 to invocation, so Nemelex could also be a path. I don't know. What god do we want, you guys? We're not gonna go Hep 2 times in a row, though. Rue... Rue's not mad because, like, any sacrifices you get to keep, right? Like, we could go Rue and sacrifice all our spellcasting skills. I don't think I want to go Oka. Although apparently he can gift you large stones, which is kind of interesting. We're not switching to Trog. No one ever switches to Trog. It's crazy. I can use some gear from Oka. Like, he'll only gift you stuff you can use. So he would gift us weapons, which are pointless. But he would give us armor we can actually wear. I'm actually wondering about going TSO. I don't know. Get the spirit, the Christmas lights. Yeah, Oka does give throwables and potentially dragon skins. Oka gives gifts at his Xmas like, or you know, should we just go Zom? Although the monk side doesn't help. Oka, his heroism is really good. Heroism's really good. Because it's basically a self-haste, so we can just claw shit like crazy. Oh yeah, Zom with no chaos weapons. Yeah, that would be stupid. I like Rue and sacrifice all spell casting. I'm trying to remember what Rue does for us. I've done a run as Rue before. Aura of Power, right. So enemies who attack us have a chance to decide to randomly attack someone else instead. And get debuffed. So it's a nice passive defense. Also gives us a slight movement ability. There's no major oh shit buttons, although draw out power is pretty decent, but it also self-drains. I know Rue requires sacrifices. Yeah, I think we might just go Mechleb. It's straight up works well for us. So Maclub will allow us, when we kill things, we heal. So that's even more sort of just maintenance. It also gives us a couple of ranged attacks that we can use. Now, it is invocations. Is that enough holiday-ish? I go Rue, pick up only meaningless sacrifices, and go jive. You know what? F it. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. I don't care. We're gonna go to Rue. We're gonna worship Rue. Just picking something. Done! Okay, so from time to time we'll be offered the ability to sacrifice something. I think we have to wait for that to come up. Sorry, King. Oh, there you go. Ready to make a sacrifice. So we're gonna have to keep this chart open. I think you can get descriptions. Yeah, describe, sacrifice, drink. Yeah. So sacrifice drink means we can no longer drink potions in combat. That's pretty bad. Sacrifice experience, we lose 2 experience levels, and yeah, our maximum level then becomes 25. It is a major sacrifice though. So it slows us down a lot. I don't think we're gonna sacrifice a hand. We could just reject these and wait for another suite of sacrifices. Drop a hand, you can regen it. I'm partially tempted to do the experience. It's not a meaningless sacrifice, though. Yeah, maybe we'll just reject. Yeah, your stills can still go to 27, which is fine. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Who cares? Sacrifice experience. Yep, there you go. So we've leveled down, but yeah, our skills are still fine. And yeah, now we've got some piety levels going on. We've got our aura. Lovely. I don't want to sacrifice a hand because we are going to want to equip a shield. Which not finding a shield is certainly hurting some of our defenses. Alright, spellbook. Big old snake. Ooh, there's a lot of poison coming our way. Just moving backwards here to let our poison that we already have burn off as much as it can. There you go. It is now gone. Okay. Summoning book. I mean, spells are still not really our thing. I don't think the more dangerous orc spotted us, which is nice. And I should not be using the auto explorer as much here. Okay, no, that's fine. Although I want to use it to like auto butcher bodies. Okay, this floor is mostly done. We have remove curse. We must. We also have identifies. Hold on. Identify some potions. Actually, we're going to identify all of our potions.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Scroll, curing, haste, lignification, magic. Lots of potions of mutation. So we'll put on this bow and ring. Ring of flight. So we can now fly whenever we want. Trolley can just regen free potion. Still safer. Hey, Banana, thank you very much for that. Random question. What is your favorite Doctor Who Christmas special? Okay, I have a hard time thinking, what are the Christmas specials? There's the one where, like, Santa is there and they're stuck on the moon. There's the return of Dr. Mysterio or whatever it is. Oh, man, I don't remember what they all are. Now, one of the things with Jiva is it does give you good mutations, right? If we go that way. A lot of rations. This is pretty fine, but yeah, let's just go and break the line of sight and make sure that nothing too weird happens. Wish I could wear boots and gloves and helmets. This is fine, but let's go ahead. It'll be really fine. That was an annoying blink there, Mr. Wizard. You come up, just wait for the slow to go away, come back down, and just beat the shit out of these guys. Ogre was cooking his food. Yeah, I guess that's true. That's what all the corpses were there for. A little camping site. Did we just one-shot him? Wow. Oops. This should be fine. Slow certainly messes things up. I just want to get close. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go all the way to the staircase and go up the staircase. Max safety. It does give him a free shot, but there, done. What does Rue do? So, Rue doesn't gain piety normally. Instead, every now and again, you get the opportunity to sacrifice something. And those sacrifices generate piety. And Rue, the big thing is it's got sort of an aura around you that causes people that want to attack you to sometimes randomly attack someone else instead. Which is pretty nice. The other thing is you can abandon him. Let me just shout. And he doesn't care because you've already sacrificed things. So one strategy is take sacrifices that don't matter too much, use the aura for a while. The thing is, the auras maintain and the benefits don't. Or, sorry, the sacrifices maintain and the benefits don't. Okay, that was surprisingly rough. Let's read a teleportation and then continue to move away. And hope we... There we go. Don't teleport anything bad. No, you could actually just stay with Rue, too. You only have to do a certain number of sacrifices to, like, max out his benefit. Oh, over there. Is that out of range? I guess so. Okay, that is really unpleasant. Don't think I really want to take on a two-headed ogre right this second. Oh, there's Bastion or something. Bailey, that's what it is. Wizards, I can make a new sacrifice. It's a buckler. I can't use a buckler. Okay. Come here! Why are you not approaching me? We're in a timer if we want to go into the Bailey. Which one's the Bailey, then? Out of these. So one's a shop. I'm assuming the Bailey is the one with the fancy schmutz around it. Nope, that's the shop. I don't think I want to YOLO into it. I can't use a buckler. It's too small. Otherwise, yes, 100% I would want a buckler. Yeah, that's... going up and down stairs takes time. I don't think we can do the Bailey. Like, YOLOing it, and you might end up in a situation where... I mean, I don't know how many of the... No, we've only died one time. I don't know if any of the Baileys have enemies instantly. No, they do. I think I'm gonna abandon rush in the Bailey. That's true. There's the return portal. The problem is, I still have to fight off all these yaks. That's mostly what it comes down to. If I want to hit the Bailey, I've got to go down the stairs, kill all the yaks, and then do the Bailey. And it's a huge time thing. So I think the answer is no. Ugh. Do we want to get shafted some more, you guys? At least we saw that one. Yeah, so this, we would like to pop this vault or whatever. Because it's got some good loot, but I suspect it's a little dangerous right now. Still the two-headed ogre. Feel better if we could identify, like, might or something. Well, we're a battle. I mean, so it's still there, although it's probably closing quite quickly. Stupid invisibility. Thank you for dying. Steady creaking of portcullis. I could YOLO into it, but I think that would be a double plus on good mistake. Burn some consumables here. Speed that along. Did it close? I'm not watching the log carefully enough. It may have. Okay. I'm gonna take that risk. There's a yak waiting for us on the way out. So you can do immolation tricks here. Yes, we're gonna read immolation. Yep. Now, unfortunately, somehow one of them didn't die. So if we kill him, he'll explode next to us. He shouldn't kill us. What I might do is I'm going to hit him with a disintegration, though, just to make sure he dies at range. So what immolation does is it loads everyone up with a fireball. When they die, they explode. Now, we are very unlikely to be able to clear the entire Bailey. I strongly suspect it'll be a little much, but... Oh, we don't have another immolation. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, then no. We're going to be very limited in how far we can go. If we had a potion of invisibility, that would work really well because these guys can't see invis, but we don't have one. We do have might, but only the one, and might's pretty important. We don't have like agility just to like be able to do some evadey stuff. Like, we are not well positioned to do AoE. So, I mean, they're going to shout when they wake up. We're going to pull them back a little. And yeah, the thing is, they've got so much reach that more dudes than we would normally expect can hit us simultaneously, which is highly unpleasant. Like, the pole arms make this... Yeah, see, these guys hit for a fuck ton of damage. How are you still hitting me? Fuck. I guess I should have hasted. Problem is, if I haste now, I might just die. Yeah, I know he's got range. I know the polearm, but he's getting the energy thing because they're the same speed as us. We're not slow, right? Trolls aren't slow, as far as I know. So they got 2 random energy ticks to be able to move and attack while I was moving away. That is really bad fucking luck. Really bad fucking luck. I could haste and try to run. I think the thing to do, remember, there's still a fucking yak waiting for us out. People wanted me to Bailey. Okay, thank you for not random energy. Don't hit me on the way out. Okay, the yak did. But we still don't know what we're going to do. Like, we're not going to jump out of there. No, Kingpin, like... You can keep spamming that. I saw the messages, but... We're not, like... We could have just stood still and fought. But I think we're pretty likely to be ripped. Yeah, I mean, they're even speed... There's another yak over there, though. We may just have to try to, maybe I'll quaff... Okay, I'm gonna hope that it misses, although it probably kills. Okay. I'm hasted and it's keeping up. These guys are getting so much fucking random energy to keep up with me. It's just absolute horseshit. Absolute horseshit. It's amazing we didn't die to the yak, keeping up with us while we're hasted, which is just rude. Wow. That's a lot of yaks. Okay. And yeah, I'm fine with bailing on the Bailey. Thing is, we weren't going to get much more, and those guys were just hitting us for stupid amounts of damage. That's all he sells, a single potion of curing? How many do I have on me? I only have 1. I mean, I'll probably buy it then. So, what else can we sacrifice here? It's been a while. It's been up for a while. Courage, right. That makes us be garbage when there's a lot of people around. Oh, let's sacrifice stealth, you guys! Set your stealth score to 0, making all monsters notice you in the first turn. Don't produce more noise, but yeah, anything that sees us with line of sight will get us. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Right. This makes us hated by everything. So allies and So summonings don't work, although animating skeletons and dead do work. Oh no, wait. Oh no, okay, no. You can't cast summoning spells except for animating dead and things like that. What are undead that you create and temporary monsters? Oh, but they'd still be hostile, so if we tried to raise dead, they would still attack us? Is that the case? Oh yeah, slimes. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's just sacrifice stealth. Who cares about stealth, right? So you get more piety if you had any stealth skill by the time you took it. We could have maybe gotten ourselves a couple of points. So we don't get the next level, but this is fine. Oh, shitballs. Of course the goddamn sergeant would have a polearm. You're probably okay. So, it's interesting. He didn't actually... He's got a question mark. How come he didn't actually truly notice us? They can still be question marked? They just wake up? But they don't necessarily... They can still be in sort of a semi-confused state? Fucking Fanner. We've got... So, just to recap, we have no resistances. We have not found a single piece of armor we can wear other than a cloak. Oh, there's a cloak of cold resistance. We're also heavily drained from fighting those butt faces. We haven't found a shield we can wear yet. Yeah, I know it's awake, but not knowing your exact location, but we had line of sight, Sjorn. And so with stealth, I thought that it was like they always notice you, but that's someone who hadn't noticed us. All right, we're going to go ahead and blast this guy. Man, that 50-50 chance to hit him with this integration is not working out too well for us. But we basically purged all our drains, so that was okay. I'm going to do that so I can drag him upstairs alone. Don't trust percentage, it lies. Shield. Oh yeah, only useless items. Yeah, just bucklers, which we can't wear. Okay. I guess that's true. If I search for armor, it doesn't show me armor I can't wear, which is kind of nice, but... we've checked all these downstairs? Oh, fucking Fanner. I mean, we've got some cold resist now, but... Okay, we're going to buy Potion Degeneration to identify it. Same thing here, here, here. We don't have a heal wounds. We're going to grab one of those. I think we've got 2 curings. We don't have a haste. So let's pick one up. We're going to drop the degeneration. And we did have one. Okay. We still no identify scrolls. I mean, we got 5, which is good for stuff, but do I want to blind read my scrolls? I don't think so right now. Well, one could be acquirement, but I think we do. Hello, die. Alright, well, I mean, we know blinking now, so that's okay. Yes, I want to cancel blink. No, yeah, fuck off. God, these inputs. Fear. Silence. Oh, I can't read scrolls. I know there's... Yes, I know there's no bad scrolls. The problem is there are some scrolls... You have to ask yourself sometimes, blind identify scrolls, because there's some you don't want to waste your one in a bad situation. Sometimes you might, if you get an excess of identify, you might decide to identify some unread scrolls, especially, for example, summoning is one you may not want to just, like, randomly burn, because they're pretty rare but very powerful. Like, acquirement, you're like, fine. Brand weapon, you may not want to waste either. I mean, we have less use for it, but not zero use for it. There's identify. There's another one. Good. Okay. Let's bring you here, fucking noisy-ass monkey. Let's go back to the staircase. There we go. Just because of all the noise that happened. Oh, all I have are scrolls. Okay. I need to save more identifies. I didn't realize we didn't have some potions. Howler Monkey Howls, yeah. It does right what it says on the tin. We're not interested in Fetus. Okay, so again, what? Yeah, there's too many shit scrolls we haven't run into yet. Okay, so I'm going to wait for more stacks. If we get, you know, stacks of, like, 2s of a scroll or something, I'll read those, because there'll be more common ones, like uselessness or noise or something like that. So we'll blind read those. Bolt of Acid? Could you not? Could you not waste the charges on my Wand of Acid? Okay, 5 more charges left. Hello, Mr. Troll. Troll v. Troll. I'm actually not sure what that situation is like. So let's just paralyze him first. Oh, I did get the skin. You're right. I should be wearing that. Yeah, I should have put that on already. I'm not worried. Like, we can get out of here without dying right now. So that's the entrance to Orc. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk backwards at this point. I like these guys spread out. I'm going to stand on the staircase. Actually, did I pick up the troll leather armor? No. I want to drag you up because I'm not sure that we can beat you without taking a bunch of damage. Do I want to pop down here? Yes, and then pop up and just drag a couple of these. And actually, it still looks kind of okay. Now, see, that guy's going to be annoying because he's not going to walk up the stairs, so we're not just going to be able to drag him up. I think I'll just pop down another staircase at this point. Focus your will. Blind the orc in retribution. Still going to move... to a staircase. I'm actually a little worried that our path might get blocked out here. Do is move this and then back. Drag these two up. Their stupid pull arm bullshit. Okay. You should be fine as long as you're alone. Troll's, again, a little scary. I think what I'll do... This does risk taking a hit on my way up, which is pretty shitty. But we'll come down. Let's come back down here. Find armor. Troll leather armor. I'll put that on for some actual AC. It's only 1 extra AC. It's only 1 extra AC, and we lose the cold resistance. I mean, I think it's worth it for now. You can see it's not, like, the greatest. This guy stabbing me from distance is kind of annoying, but he's blocking the doorway for everyone else, which is kind of nice. Yeah, it buffs the HP regen. Oh! We got the... What's it called? It's not the labyrinth anymore. It's the... Is it the gauntlet? The gauntlet. I'm going to pick up that flail. Do I have a remove curse? I must. I don't. Oh, that's potions. I do. Okay. we have magic mapping? Keep scrolling too far. Yeah, we do. So the gauntlet or whatever has so many items, but it's terrifying. Okay, that guy, Komodo Dragon do shit tons of damage. I hit him with acid. Okay. Just kind of playing it safe. That was a surprising amount of damage. I don't think I'm calibrating playing a troll. Hunger dude. These mosquitoes are really annoying. If you're alone, it's not so bad. I don't know that behind me here is safe, though. Probably this spot is safe. Because they can be hard to kill, and they drain you. So you're getting weaker as you fight them. Ow! Although, thanks for providing me a large rock. Also, get focused, punk. Alright. We got plenty of inventory space. Yes, okay. So, we're going to just snoop around this whole area. So the problem is, once you start this, there's no getting out, right? Like, you just have to proceed to the end. So, the way it works is we're going to start by going through one of these two portals, which will put us either in the room above us or below us. See, what I don't like here, I like playing on the web client because it lists the names color-coded by threat. I don't necessarily need the visuals here. Makes it a little easier to evaluate things. Fire bats are fine, not that we have fire resistance. But one of the big things, so you're sort of going to evaluate by threat, but also based on what loot you might find. Down at Spellbook. Was this just a net? Yeah. Over here we can get a ring and a little gold. And bottom route does not look very enticing. Unless I'm wrong, there's not really much loot in there to speak of. Is there anything up top? And yeah, we don't have to go through the gauntlet. But once you start the gauntlet, you have to continue. That's what I mean by start. Like here, I can still GTFO right there. But sorry, not that one. Sorry, right here. GTFO right there. But once I go through one of these, you're stuck in the gauntlet, right? I think I'm right about that. Now, these guys are pretty goddamn dangerous. They can malmute me. We got a rock over there. We got some gold. That's another pile of gold. Scroll of Ended. I mean, there's a helm I can't wear. Is this just me, or is this like... no, Control F, period. Is this the shittiest, gauntlet? There's Swamp Dragon scales. If I hit U, it's not going to go through the portals or anything, right? It's just going to center the view on it. Swamp Dragon scales over there, which I can wear. I guess it's not highlighted for an auto pickup. But I don't think that's worth it. I think we just leave. This is very disappointing, actually. Yeah, this is a really crappy gauntlet. And we are not that strong. Crystal, oh. These things eat your int, right? And I don't have a lot of int to spare. There's some loot there, which is kind of nice, but... So Swamp Dragon armor, I believe... Does it give you poison resist? Or does it just give you cloud protection? I can't remember. And it's not that AC horrific. And sacrifice love, which we're not going to do if we're going to go with the slimes. Although, have we gained much from this? Well, I mean, if he can keep us alive until we can get slime. Essence is bad. It gives us negative MR. Now, sacrifice skill. How does that one work? Reduces all skill aptitudes by 1. What? No! Fuck that shit! Oh. Yeah, if you yeah, we're not going to sacrifice love. I don't think we're sacrificing any of these. I think we're rejecting these. You guys let me know in chat, but hello, Psyche. With a dagger of distortion. Okay. Do we want to get sent to the abyss? Not really. I mean, she's not that strong. Her big threat comes from the fact that she can just nuke you to shit. Skill seems pretty okay. I mean, you lose an aptitude level, right? So we would be going -1 unarmed combat, -3 fighting. I am a general. I don't know. Am I generous? So I think the thing to do here is just to try to obliterate her. Paralysis would be the cleanest kill on her. If we can get it to land. I think I'm just going to hit her with acid. Acid is one of the strongest wands. It does so much damage. I'm going to keep a charge of it. There we go. Because it does good damage, and it also corrodes them or whatever, so that... How much do you hit for? I mean, we got 115 HP. That is not without threat, though. Speaking of not without threat, holy shit. I mean, how much can you hit for? 17 plus 24. You can't one-shot me, but you can two-shot me. Yeah, the ugly red things. Most likely, there's a really good chance we can just swing and kill it. But there's also a chance we just die. Well, I mean, he can't one-shot me. We'll have a chance to drink a heal wounds if we don't kill it, right? Man. Have we found branches? Temple, lair. Do we want a lair? Yeah, caster aptitude on trolls is really bad, especially with the low int, but it doesn't mean you can't do it. And some people do Kiku because it removes the bad side effect of failing on a necromancy, for example. I think as long as we're melee with these guys, it should be fine. Here, I might want to quiver the large stones. Still not training throwing, but... Shitballs! I can't handle the... I haven't even gotten a chance to act yet. I'm going to step backwards just to try to minimize the chance that he can attack us and hope that we teleport somewhere safe. Oh, God, we're squishy! Okay, we're gonna, I guess it's... no, noise might be bad if we don't know where the staircase is. I think the trolls is much tougher than I think they are early on. Okay, get me to an up staircase. I'll read a 2-stack, Scroll of Vulnerability, which we're probably not interested in keeping, and a Scroll of Noise. Okay, so we're definitely dropping that. I don't think I care about vulnerability. We got 5 identifies now. How many scrolls are sort of left outstanding? Because again, it would be really nice to know summoning without burning it. No, I think we just read these. Enchant armor on the troll leather. I guess it doesn't matter right now, because both the troll leather and the cape cloak are gonna go away at some point. There's smoke or fog. Okay. There's the ugly thing again. Man, We're having trouble with just what feels like basic shit. Okay, let's go to Lair and try to not die to spiky shit. There's a an entrance to, is it the volcano or whatever? But we have no MR. We should have just gone Chaos Knight of Zom for our second run. Yeah, let's drag you up just to make sure that we can rest between attacks here. Die, yaks. Porcupines. They are annoying. Let's just make sure. Max safety. Drag you back over here. I have to start playing you like a fucking spellcaster. What is going on? Gloves we can't wear. There you go. This guy is faster than us, but the idea is just be close to the staircase in case I need to run some more. The problem with the entrance of a branch is that there is only the one exit. So you spend a lot of time quite far from it. Okay, there's that. Oh, did I skip a shield? Yeah, I think this is likely going to just kill us. Yeah. You only have 16 HP, but the spit lava and no fire resistance. Clouds of flame. Mostly, I'm trying to see if I can get a couple of kills on some random shit here, and then I think we leave. Yeah, the floor is definitely lava. And yeah, there's these flames, like clouds. I can't do this. Although, let me yell a few times. Ah! And see if I can attract someone to the doorway. I can fly, yeah. Oh, I was supposed to reject these sacrifices. Some people said skill might be okay. I don't know. I'm gonna reject and hope it just gives us the spell casting one. Fist fight the volcano. Alright, we're just gonna get out of here. F this. Oh yeah, shield? Oh yeah! There's a shield there. Okay, let's go get it. That is gonna make a big difference. Control F. I guess I can just shift G'd. Feynar. Now, okay. Wait. Hit the wrong button. Take an extra turn worth of damage. Put on the robe of cold resist. Now, we got lots of heal wounds. We got invisibility. I don't know if Feynar can see invis. If I go this and do this. Sorry, go down. Where the hell are you? Shift X. Go up these stairs. There you go. VU. You can't see invis. I think we're going to drink potion invis and go and beat the crap out of him. I mean, I only get the one. We may not have needed it, but it definitely feels like we have to go save here. Plus 2 robes of cold resist. Well, okay. We don't need the Ring of Ice. This would give me the same AC. It's Troll Leather Armor versus this. Troll Leather Armor does have more regen, which is probably worth wearing still. Okay, now that I've got a shield in my inventory, I can start training for shields. We'll set a skill target. What do I need? 9 for this, because I'm fairly large. Do I want to start wearing it now? There'll be some mischances, but I think it's worth it. Troll Leather Armor Rimworld style? Yeah. Okay, let's go back to Lair. 2 spiky things. 1, which is poisonous. Okay. A lot of yaks. I'll just move so that we're closer to the staircase in case something happens. Yaks should be fine, although they can start to accrue a lot of damage. Especially since we can't hallway them here. Black Mamba. Very dangerous. We have no anti-poison whatsoever. There you go. Poison that guy. They're fast, too, and everything. Strength! Okay, and we're going to run into a Hydra here, and we have nothing we can do with it, but, you know. I gotta remember we can throw large rocks, too. Maybe that's it. We'll just pelt the Hydra. The thing is, Hydras are fast, too. Here. Eat rock. I don't know if the what the percentage of mulching for large rocks, if it's the same as the arrows, which is what? Half the time? 1/3 of the time. Maybe it's 1/3 of the time they mulch. You can't pick them up again. We have a magic flail, yes. We didn't identify it. Oh, well, what I'll do, let me check. I've got remove curse, yeah. So what I should do is I should wield this now. Wield. Holy Wrath. It's actually not bad for later. Is it flaming? Yeah. Honestly, the Mesa Draining might also almost be a better pick. Or the +3 whip. The whip at least would be fast, even with no flail skills. I mean, at least we have something. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the thing where I check all the downstairs. Ooh. Give me a little bit more vision of the area. And I know where all the exits are, should I get into trouble. Komodo Dragon. Yeah, man, they do a lot of damage. Yeah, so we're still only training unarmed combat and fighting. We're actually... Oh, and right, and shields. Unarmed combat's actually at 15. That's pretty good. It's every... Is it every, like, 5.4 points of skill that decreases your attack time? Right now we're attacking on a 0.7. Slash 0.8. There might be some averaging going on with some of the attack time. Krampus traditionally hits kids with his wooden stick. Well, I mean, that's true. Well, hey, at least, you know, we do have some sort of bludgeoning item. Oh, shit. Alright, that is too much with the basilisk there. That could have gone really badly. I was not messing with that. Now, Harold by himself, he actually isn't that bad. He marks you. And he can harpoon shot you to pull you, which is not great. Okay, let's go back up the stair before he does that. If I can get into melee with him, we should be okay. What do I have? I do have a Might. And Berserk as well. It might be worth popping one of those to just... Whoa! Let's drag that. Okay, I did not realize there'd be so many threats, but I guess it makes sense. We were marked, so things were drawn to that area. Just trying to clear some of the fog in areas we've already been. I mean, they're still there. There's a Basilisk and a Hydra. Now that is probably not the same Basilisk as before. Now, Basilisk by themselves is often okay. Because the interesting thing is, once we turn to stone, we actually don't take much damage. I'm going to drink Might. We're then going to equip the flail. Nope. That is a 7-headed Hydra, admittedly. I'm not going to mess around here. I'm actually going to blink as far away as possible. Now I'm going to quaff haste. Lots of consumables there, but yeah, we're getting the hell away from that guy. I don't really want to train flails. I mean, maybe if we found something really good, we could consider it, but whew. Back to dungeon, try dungeon level 11 now. I mean, we got a bit of stuff going. Not much, though. We don't have enough okay, well, first of all, I can drop that robe. That's fine. We don't have enough consumables to necessarily power through. Maybe we could manage to drop paralysis. It's conceivable. Yes, that's the other one, which is really goddamn annoying. How resistant to magic are you? Are you gonna pop out? Nope. Excellent. Okay, that's good. I think Hydras are fairly resistant. Throwing things work. Yeah, but they're so fast. Our throwing things is not going to give us enough time. Against the Hydra. Although I should probably throw more stuff. Maybe I should train throwing. So there's still a Hydra alive on this floor. Oh, Hydras are only fast in water. Maybe that's what I'm just thinking of. Because I know they're super fast in the water. I thought they were also fast on land. Maybe I'm just thinking that because they attack so often. Let's get a few levels in throwing, actually. I'll set a target of, like, I don't know, just 5 for now. How much these things close in while I'm throwing things at them? Is it possible that large rocks don't mulch? Has people answered that? What is this flail? Just glowing. All we can find are flails of Holy Wrath. Okay. Poison on those guys. Kill the Mamba. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Oh fuck, I've got my flail on? Ah! Still, though, thank you for dying. They don't hit for very much, right? 12 claw peck. They actually could do a surprising amount. I'll drink my heal wounds. I really didn't want to, but... Thank you for not barbing me. What is that? Ice Blast. That will be useful. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we are definitely mulching the rocks, yeah. So we don't want to just throw them willy-nilly. That's scary. That's fine. I'll let you come to me. Kill you. Got a ghost. Okay. Blink frogs actually can overwhelm you surprisingly fast. let's say, let one blink away. And then we'll just spread them out a bit. Because, how much damage do you do at base? So they can do 20. It can add up quick. Let's just pull towards a safe area. Yeah, see, they're fast, they're spiky, they're poisonous. Well, venomous, I guess. Spiked frogs, man. I don't know. How did you get it to zoom out when you mark the nearest exit? Well, if you shift X, so this is your exploration mode to look around, and they changed it in 0.24 to sort of zoom out a little while you're in shift X mode. Which I don't know if it was a necessary change, but it is. All right, we are in layer 5. We're at the bottom of layer now. Nope. 6 is the bottom. Never mind. See, these blink frogs, and then they can just lead you into so much trouble. Okay. There's a Shimmering War Axe on D11. Interesting. Although we know D11 is very dangerous. Regular battle axe, no. I'm gonna let that blink frog come to me rather than chasing it into the fog. Kill the poison thing. Okay. Just trying to tuck ourselves into a corner a little bit so that... oh, Oclub plant. Okay. More Oclub plants. You should be fine. Wyvern, you're fine. So, we have no resistances, although we do have the access to cold. That's it. I don't know. I don't feel like we really want to... oh, sacrifice is available. Hang on a sec. Purity Dopey. What? Okay, hold on. Wait. There are different purity ones? Okay. Describe. Q. Sacrifice purity of body or mind, causing a single mutation. After the sacrifice, you'll find your dopey. -2 int. Okay. Seriously? You get 16, -4 times the number of stats greater than the chosen stats. Oh, so it'd be sacrifice my lower. So I'd actually only be getting 8 piety from this. Really very little. Resistance sounds bad. You have permanent -1 to fire and cold resist. Nimbleness, inability to dodge. Permanently lose the dodging skill. Which we're probably not training up. We have a little bit of dodge. We don't lose the ability to dodge. We just lose the dodging skill. My hope is still to find really heavy armor and not be dodgy. Nimbleness and resistance is both super bad for a troll. They might be too bad. I think we just take the -2 int. Attack resistance you haven't done anyway? Yeah, but going negative resistance is actually really bad. I don't know. Maybe we just pass on those again. I think I'm actually okay with just passing on them for now. Do I want to go down these stairs? I don't remember. Die, thank you. You're fine too. See, these guys, we mowed down tons of them and they were fine, and then all of a sudden they're not. Wait, do we lose piety when we reject? No. When we reject sacrifices? Five-headed Hydra. First, let's wield this. Second, 15%. Yeah, that's not great. We do have quite a few rounds before it closes in on us. But no, I think... oh, there's a range limit. Tell you what, then. Let's try paralysis, because it's within range now. Let's acid. Disintegrate. Disintegrate. Ice Blast, which will slow you down. Or would. Because you're cold-blooded. Although, does Ice Blast not trigger that? Can Ice Blast not make reptiles cold? Remind me of the Lindworm. What you do. Bite for 20, claw for up to 10 each. You got the Fire Breath, and we've got no resistance to that. Here, let's just Ice Blast you guys some more. I think he was fire breathing through the yak. Hello, elephants. Right, I have to remember... Fucking Basilisk. So, we're petrified and being elephanted. Now, this could teleport us somewhere very dangerous. Okay, it teleported to somewhere we know, although it's still a little bit dangerous. We've got a Might, we got a Berserk. I'm actually, you know what? We're gonna quaff a Berserk Rage right here. Because we weren't gonna need something else before Rage wore off. Does leave us slow. But yeah, I felt... We probably would have been fine without, but I felt like we were super fine with. And there's plenty of situations where Berserk is not helpful. Four-headed Hydra. Well, I don't like that you're already sort of in melee range with me. Yeah, no. And I think, oops, that is going to be the end of our lair. We're going to come back and clear that bottom level of lair at some point. But yeah, four-headed Hydra is super lightweight. Like, that's nothing. That's no threat whatsoever, except for us. We have an unknown ring. So let's put that on. Replacing the Ring of Flight. I don't know. Ring of Strength. Sure. We'll just grab some stats for now. We found no amulets whatsoever yet. Wearable armor. Nothing exciting. Shield's just the one we've got, which we are also wearing, which we are training up. We're halfway to our target. Well, halfway in one sense and not even close to another. Let's go to dungeon level 11. Hope we can do it without dying, because there was a War Axe. Oh, in range of the crystal statue. Now, do those things, can they see invis? Yep. I don't know if there's any defense against the orange statue. Alright, ugly thing. Yeah, you're a little less scary now. How nice of Gozag to give us some money. Seems to go against type, but sure. We have no way of knowing if that artifact axe is even useful for us. But it would be sure nice to take a look. If I had, like, apportation, it'd be good. Acid Dragon. Okay, well, being hit with acid sucks. But, hello, Dragon Scales. We're going to grab those. So, we have a total of 10 AC, 9 EV. If I wear this... Okay, so we still have 19 total defenses. This does give us protection against corrosion, and that's about it. This game only online? No, you can download it. So you can play on the web, which is actually kind of nice because there's some shared experiences and stat tracking, but this is a downloaded version here, which I do because if I stream on the web client, what happens, too many people jump on that same server, and then the server gets really slowed down. I do recommend play the online client if you can. The one thing I will say, I don't like playing the online client when I'm on my laptop because my laptop doesn't have a number pad. And maneuvering around's annoying. I don't really know the VI hotkeys that well for movement. So the downloaded client's nice on a laptop because you can use the mouse to move around if you need to move some diagonals and stuff. But yeah, otherwise web tiles is definitely the way to go. Big ass room, which can be scary, but I think we mostly cleared it in previous runs here. All right. We've got 13 identifies now. Well, hello. Let's get that potion. We're also going to read these last 2 scrolls. Holy Word. Nice that we can now use this in an appropriate situation, not too early. Scroll of Acquirement. Armor? Armor. Armor? So, Scroll of Requirement, you read it, and you get to ask for something. It can be money, it can be jewelry. Yeah, we'll armor because it might give us a hat, or it might give us dragon armor. I don't think you can ask for a shield. You can ask for jewelry, but usually you don't want to ask for jewelry until... So these are all the jewelry we haven't seen yet. All these amulets and all these rings, we haven't seen them. By default, Acquirement will give you a piece of jewelry you haven't seen yet, which sometimes can be good, but sometimes you want to wait until you've sort of done them all, and then ask for it, because then it has a greater chance of giving you an amulet, or an artifact. Yeah, I think we have to ask for some armor. So B for armor. It gave us a hat, which is great, because we didn't have anything on our head yet. Okay, so it's not enchanted, and a hat by itself, unlike a helm, a hat doesn't have any base AC, although you can enchant it. It's got magic resistance. Thank goodness. We really needed some of that. Do we have, we don't have any enchant armors, because, yeah, I'll probably enchant that. But yeah, that is really handy. There could have been other things, but, yeah, it can't give you anything you can't use. So, if it had given us body armor, it would have been guaranteed to be body armor we could wear, which is why I think asking for armor was really good, because it could have rolled, like, gold dragon scales or something. No, I'm really happy with that. I mean, we still have very little magic resistance. Like, I wouldn't want to take on Orc, for example. But that's not too shabby. All right, let's peek down the stairs here. Wave of Frost. So, there's the... I don't know what it's called. The equivalent to the volcano, but frosty. That is a lot of range attacks coming my way. Say if I can, there we go, spread you out. I think we have to go to a different staircase though. I don't think I'm going back down there. We got whiskey and chocolate, banana cabana, hat hype. That's right, baby. Now, you can't really see. Oh, it's a black, sort of a black witch's hat, black wizard's hat, and the yellow armor here. See, we need red dragon armor. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So that we can wear red again. Now that frosty place is right here. It's gonna say it's only open for a while. Polymorph and immolation. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to my +2 robe of cold resistance, and we're gonna hop in. I'm gonna let these guys come to me. Although I'm actually not standing on an exit, I just realized, so. Okay. Ice Beast. White imps are fine. Them come to me, sort of use the corner over here. Our God's Aura can protect us from some of this stuff. Freezing Wraiths, they should be fine as well. I don't even remember what they do. They can hit that, extra cold, and drain speed, which could be annoying. But no, we're alright. Yeah, see, we're being slowed down here. Can be dangerous if you're having to do a lot of fighting. Now, I don't think their slow lasts particularly long, but it's a really bad effect. Identify, spellbook, vampire draining, summon Hydra, Dragon's Call. Yeah, it'd be great if we were a spellcaster with, you know, the ability to make use of this. Now, that was an early hit, which displeases me greatly. Okay. I might read a fear here. I don't know how many of these things will be affected by fear. We don't have we do have a potion resistance. It might be worth quaffing resistance. Okay, well, let's heal wounds. You die. I think I misclicked. Yeah, this is less than ideal. I assume they can't be feared. There's no one tile wide hallway I can fight these guys in. Holy word? A bit overkill for now, but yeah, that should kill the wraiths, right? Killed one. I'm gonna drink another heal wound. So many consumables. Could you fucking die? How slow am I? Look how many actions they just took. Is their stacking slow? Yeah, imps or demons. Should have worked on them. I don't... Clearly not ready for that. Yeah, come at me, bro. Guess I should have ran, like, all the way back, technically, but... These guys are all fine. Maybe I should have killed the Simulacra first, because they're so squishy. Alright, first frozen statue, that's fine. Just to reduce the amount of incoming damage, you know? A couple of wands of Ice Blast. Acid Dragon Scales, which you already have, and the Chainmail, which you can't wear. How do I feel about taking on these ice statues? I mean, they summon shit. They also blast us with stuff. I think what we'll do is we'll quaff a Potion of Resistance to get another point of cold resist, and I think we're going to run in there. Because there should be some more loot. So resistance. There you go. 2 points of cold resist. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to keep moving while I've got the resistance going on. Can't get to the wizard with these freezing clouds. There you go. Thank you for walking into it. Oh, we are hungry. Oh, right. Nothing here is dropping food. Ring of Ice. I'll pick it up, but it's not useful. And a Buckler of Cold Resistance that we can't use. Thanks, game. You're awesome. Well, that's it for this area. Control F and appear to confirm that there's nothing in there untouched. Are they manuals of ice magic? Well, I thought there were spell books. So, manuals... Now, do they give you +4 extra aptitude, or does it set it to +4? But in any case, they dramatically increase the speed at which you can learn magic. Or learn a skill, whatever it is. Because a 4-point difference in aptitude basically doubles the speed at which you learn things. Right now, the only ice spell we have access to is Summon Ice Beast. I don't know if this is useful. But it's certainly thematically strong. We have no int. Yeah, I know, but surely, yeah, we're gonna murder these guys and eat their bodies. How are we still near starving? There we go. It is interesting, though, that there was that altar of Kiku in there. Ah, these jackasses with their slowing poison. We have no poison resistance. Kiku, if you do want to play, like, extended game Troll, is not bad, because... Oh, wow, that is... These are things that are bad. Because it gives you an ability to summon corpses, which you can eat. Okay, I'm going to drag you up the stairs, which which does give you a free shot. And then I'm going to go down a different staircase that doesn't have a Hydra by it. Yeah, but I thought... Oh, did I hit the wrong button? Oh, fucking 8-headed Hydra. No, stop! Let's go up the stairs. Put this on. Oh, it's just a +2 cloak. Still, it's better than 0. I probably want to go back to wearing something that's got slightly more AC. I can drop this. I don't really have any interest in using it. Enchant armor, enchant weapons is available. I think we enchant armor or hat. Because it's hard to imagine a better hat short of an artifact one, and you can't enchant the artifact hat, so I think it's okay. Enchant weapon. Unfortunately, we can't enchant our claws. I'm happy the game hasn't trolled me by giving me like 1 million of them. Our C is still pathetically low for this point in the game. Can I just keep throwing at him? There you go. We squashed the Hydra. Feared it. And then just hit it with a rock. I was going to blink and hit it with rocks, but that worked out okay. This should all be fine. These slimes are going to be annoying because they're going to merge up. Just going to make sure that there's no other slimes around for them to turn into a turbo slime. Because slimes are shockingly dangerous when they're allowed to merge. What is... I've never seen this before. It feels like Vault 5. So, we do have a scroll of immolation, but I don't think... I didn't go into the vault, but there is a vault here. So I guess they were guarding the entrance to the vault, and that's where the staircase is. Now, one thing I don't know. So if I go and... I can set an exclusion on these staircases here. I'm trying to remember if that will actually impact the other side or not. Well, I guess it's going to be the known ones. Yeah, you know what? That's going to be okay, because it'll do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put an exclusion on there. And then this staircase here, I'm going to put an exclusion on it as well. There you go. So we don't want to go down those. At least not right now. Crystal statue there to drain my brain. Let's drag you 3 up, which is going to be fine. I'm also okay with going back down. You're a deep elf mage. I'm going to drag you up and then make sure to fight you solo. You're going to summon some stuff, but it's going to be okay. 3rd orange crystal statue this run. Yeah, what the hell, man? That's one of the map gens for the floor of the vault entrance. 2 stairs, get that. Yeah. Just come around here. Stupid human. You die now. Hello, Urg. Now, you're just a melee dude. Or do you also... +5 halberd. Oof. But nothing special going on. Like, could we just drop the paralysis on you? 28%. Well, we got a lot of time before you close in. Now, I'm gonna get body block there. Okay, there we go. Now, let's run back to the staircase and fight some stupid humans. Excellent. Now, again, we should just be playing a polearm class because they're so good. Because we could just be using that +5 halberd now. I'm not at full health. That was maybe a little ballsy. We're okay. Yeah, throws javelins. And an ice statue. Okay. Is that a large shield? Just a regular shield, and it's not branded with anything. Okay. So, no different than what we're wearing right now. Just going to pull you around the corner here, just to make life slightly more annoying for the spellcaster. Okay. And the rando human. Shield skill up. We can remove the exclusion on the upper floor there. I don't remember. Do I have... No. It was the last one when I got the phantom whatever evocable that makes a duplicate of stuff. Okay, let me just come up here. Just Shift X. Just clear these exclusions. There you go. Okay. Orcs and humans living together in harmony, whatever. Yeah. And elves too, like... Well, I've never seen this. I've never seen this. And you're right, I can take the ice statue. I do have the flying ring. I don't think I want to tackle the red dragon right here, although I'm very excited to potentially get the red dragon armor. Yeah, let's jump in. He'll summon some shit. I know I don't have the resistance running right now. There you go. Hello, gargoyle. RF? Yeah, wait. Robe resistance. So this would be both cold and fire resist. Yeah, I don't know. And yeah, lava and deep water eats items. So you don't want to kill anything on that. I don't know if we can take the red dragon. But if we could, and he dropped armor, I'd be one happy troll. Oh yeah, you went and embiggened all your allies. So let's bring you up alone. Down, up, yeah, there we go. Kill you alone. Thank you. One of these guys is still mighted, and the might and berserk on monsters is really bad. Hello, skeletal warrior. That's a zombie. Come here. Oh, phantasmal warrior. What's your deal? Within close can hit to reduce MR. Okay, no, you're fine. Okay. Rakshasa. I think they tend to use a lot of magic, maybe electrical stuff. I might be thinking of just the unique, and I don't have any Aralak. Okay, well, we got necromancers, and we got a graveyard. We got a whole theme going on. I do not like the vampiric mosquitoes. Although I do like them redirecting their attacks to each other. Thanks, Rue. This is the Titan that's hitting for up to 44. You only hit for 8. I think I should be able to finish the Titan yet. I mean, he couldn't one-shot us. We probably had some options. I don't know. Maybe that was risky. Wait, what are you? A mummy. Do you have a death curse? I don't think so. Extremely nervous for a moment. Yeah, no, I think they did have the death curse. Oh, you want to see some new stuff? We should be playing on the trunk. Oh my gosh, the changes to magic. I mean, we wouldn't be able to showcase it with this race. But there's such a massive magic change. Hello, Lava Snake. Listen, I'm gonna quiver you. Now, I don't think you leave the lava. You're like an eel, but electric. Okay, that's too much. There we go. One at a time. I don't think I want to deal with two of you. Only, well, we have 2 pips of MR. Okay. I still don't like taking Orc with that little MR. I mean, Orc 1's probably okay. Oh, there's one of those stupid invisible fucking annoying guys. Oh my god. Okay. They're easy to... They don't take much damage. Another sacrifice. Love, no. Purity. Okay. Not health for reducing AC. Screaming has got some potential. Now, it's a Scream mutation. Doesn't give us much, though. So every now and again, we'll scream and make noise. But it's like, we're already not stealthy, right? I mean, this will wake up people in other places. But does it make much of a difference? It's a mutation. I don't know if we get rid of it later. Just an occasional ho ho ho. All right, you sold me on it. Who said that? The villain? You totally sold me. We're gonna sacrifice Purity, take Screaming. Yeah, it's not gonna do. Well, it does give us a 3rd pips, which does give us the ability to draw out power now, which is gonna be an interesting emergency button, but really only for emergencies, because the drain is really bad. Other things that are really bad, whatever the fuck is going on here. Ugly things can hit for a tremendous amount of damage, especially with the elemental type. Now, emergency-wise, we do have a teleport. So we have... move here, so you truly can only hit 1 at a time. And they change elements from time to time just because they're annoying. We have ways to get away. Man, I wish I had seen Invisible. Just because the inputs here are so annoying. Okay, I killed you. Yeah, invisible stalkers are just really frustrating because they move around so much. All right, Fire Dragon. Well, I have no real fire resist. I mean, actually, not screw real. I have no fire resist. I also don't like this engagement range, but I think we're gonna YOLO this. I'm gonna take agility for a little bit more evasion, and then we're gonna take might. Okay, so we have a combined 18. Well, here, let's wait until agility wears off. There we go. Combined 22. It was probably overkill, but let's make sure, right? Put this on. Now I have a combined 24 defense, which is much, much better. We got the red thing. Ho, ho, ho. We need a white cloak or something, maybe. And we have fire resistance. We do have a point of negative cold. I forgot about that. I guess it's Gold Dragon that just gives you +1 of each, right? Maybe I'll keep those around for now. Random sentinel mark. Ooh, I actually want to go up the stairs. Okay, I don't think there's a lot of stuff on this floor, actually, so... Swap when needed. I'm going to return to lair. I think what we do is we poke our heads into Orcish Mines. This is not Orcish Mines, but that is an orc. Come up the stairs, kill you, down, up, murder everyone around me, down, up. Okay. Loot, loot, loot. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait some more. Now I'm going to go down. I did not mean to spend it around attacking. That was a mistake. I want to go up immediately. Did you just heal up? Is it just me? Did his health not just go up? Maybe he had a weird tick of regeneration. Oh, you're still down there. I don't see him drink a potion in the log, although I probably just missed it. As I say, we gotta wait a little longer. I might want to go somewhere else just to split those up a little bit more. Now, this guy can be annoying because he can paralyze us. Although only 16%, that's not bad. Thanks for going invisible. I'm surprised, because we don't have a lot of MR. It's risky to, like, wait a turn there. Yeah, these guys aren't going to move up. Because one's got the glaive or whatever. I don't know where to go. Do I try to just finish lair? Maybe. So that is the 7-headed Hydra. Still don't have a thing to deal with the 7-headed Hydra. We're slightly drained right now, but yeah, our skill is 18 unarmed. Although, we could just fling rocks at it. But it died. I guess I can point blank hit it with rocks. I forget about that. That's actually pretty good. Occasional screaming will probably clear the whole level. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't even the bottommost floor guy. Those are just Hydra we left behind. Elephants can be a little scary if you're trying to do the staircase thing, because they can actually drop, or they can push you off the staircase. 6-headed Hydra. Fling, 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 fling. Death to big rocks. Actually, we don't need... Ooh, the basilisk is annoying. Okay. So I don't want to mulch any rocks flinging at something I can kill easily. Is that a scroll we don't know? What are the scrolls we don't know so far? Brand weapon, random use summoning torment. I would like to know summoning rather than waste it. Not the one. That's weird. Yeah, you know, I have so much identify. Let's read that. It is brand weapon, which I'm actually kind of okay with knowing. Now, we can't brand our claws, but it can let us safely remove a distortion weapon that we just identified by wearing. And we might be able to YOLO something for some phase of the game. A little bit of poison, but that's okay. All right. I mean, we're certainly a lot stronger than last time we were here. Oh, don't engage by hand. Thank you. Kill him with rocks. So, how is this level? Yeah, so this is the center. This is the gooey middle of the lair. I don't know all the lair layouts, and I don't know what to expect. That's a death yak, which can be very terrifying. Here, I'm going to intentionally shout a couple of times here. Oh, let's move so that we don't have line of sight with the torpor thing, which will slow us, then kill it. So I'm just trying to spread these guys out a little. Shout, shout, let it all out. Dream sheep. We do not want you putting us to sleep. I mean, you wake up when you get hit, but it gives a bunch of free hits because they can't miss you while you're sleeping. I'm frozen. At least I have some fire resistance to this guy now. Okay. Yeah, for strength. Now you got the File of Floods, which is going to be, which would be okay if we were going to get some evocation. Standing there going, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Well, it's 3 o'clock, which is normally when we switch over to the multiplayer. We are surprisingly doing okay. I'm gonna go over to the Orcish Mines, and I was gonna say, yeah, if something like this can happen. Kill you, move here, drag both of you up, perfect. Alright. We may have an unidentified ring. Yes, we do, and they're always safe to put on. I mean, as long as you gotta remove a curse, but, there's none of the rings are bad if you just take them off. May as well put the intelligence on, even though we don't really care about them. But we still haven't found a single amulet in the game, right? Like, literally no amulet. No improvement to our shield. We do have the Fire Dragon scale, which is fun, although it'd be great if we could find some resistance to cold to counteract the penalty from the dragon scales. I mean, we could wear a ring of protection from cold to sort of even it out, but meh. Krampus to sacrifice his purity, so we got the screaming ho 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 part. Yep. Could you die? Thanks. That took a surprising amount of work. Stupid reach weapons. Wait, I'm trying to get him to, like, reset so he's next to the staircase. Okay, well, we'll just kill him then move to the stairs. They're slightly drained, which is unappetizing. What do we find so far on this level? Okay, that's where the robot resistance is. I think we need the armor class rather than all resistance. So I don't think we're changing anything. What I think we're going to do, though, is we're going to put a cut here because I need to take a bio break. I got to go pee. And we're going to switch over. I think we're going to do some multiplayer now. I think our single player portion is good. I think it's going to be good to put in a break here. Let me rethink what we're doing, when we're doing what. Something like that. Yeah, so we didn't find the altar to Jiva? I don't know. The slime god. In Lair, unfortunately. So there's one at the bottom of slime, but that's not really helpful. So there's a good chance we're actually going to stick with Rue. I don't know. There's a good chance we're going to stick with Rue. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to put a cut in here. If you're just here for the single player, hey, that's fine. Thanks for stopping by. That's A-okay. But what we're going to do is we're going to switch over. We're going to play some multiplayer with people. We're going to play some Heroes of the